If you are involved in a car wreck, I know your mind is racing in so many different directions immediately afterwards. You're focused on getting your medical treatment, your car repaired, notifying your insurance company. But let me tell you about something else that might happen to you. And I want to share this information with you so you will know what to do when it happens. Let me give you a scenario. You're involved in a car wreck and the police are called to the scene to complete an incident report. When the police officer returns to the station to turn in that incident report, someone at the department gets their hands on a copy of your report. And this person will then sneak a copy of your report to someone else called a runner. Now, a runner is an individual that calls you out of the blue after a car accident and offers to help you find a doctor or a lawyer to help you with your personal injury claim. If the attorney or chiropractor is able to sign up that client, they will pay the runner a referral fee. So when you get home, your phone starts ringing. The person calling you claims they found out about your wreck and he is there to help you get the medical treatment you need or the legal help you need. And he promises to find you a doctor or a lawyer. Well, what he is doing is illegal and it's unethical. An attorney cannot approach you or call you and ask you to hire that attorney. This is called solicitation. As attorneys, we are also ethically prohibited from paying someone else to solicit you to hire a law office. Attorneys hire these runners to do their dirty work and they will deny they had any knowledge that this person was out there soliciting cases for them. And it's not just attorneys that are engaging in this practice. There are some doctors and chiropractors that are out there doing it as well. And here's another example of what can happen. The runner will refer the injured person to a chiropractor. The chiropractor will conveniently have an attorney at the office when the patient arrives for their first visit. The chiropractor will then strongly recommend that the injured person sign on with this attorney, or the injured person will have to pay for all of their doctor's visits up front. And I feel this is a racket and a scam. Now, if you're hurt in a car wreck and you start receiving phone calls from these runners, let me give you a couple of suggestions. One, get the name and phone number of the person that is calling you. Ask them what lawyer they are working with on these cases. If they deny they're working with a lawyer, ask them what doctor. As soon as you have the name of the runner, the attorney, the doctor, tell the person calling you that you appreciate the information and then tell them you do not want them to represent you and they should never call you again. And hopefully they will leave you alone after this. So please never hire any attorney or hire any doctor that's going to solicit you to be their client or patient. And I promise you, if you do, it could seriously jeopardize your claim. Insurance companies know who these attorneys are that use runners. Same with chiropractors, same with doctors. And if you use one of these attorneys or doctors, you could seriously jeopardize the value of your case. And two, on another note, in my opinion, you should be aware and beware of these doctors that advertise that they can help you with all aspects of your personal injury claim. Everything from providing medical treatment to your legal problems. Well, in a lot of situations, this is what's going to happen. They will recommend you hire an attorney that they know. But let me ask you this. If you hire an attorney that the chiropractor recommends, someone that just happens to be at that doctor's office when you go for your first treatment, who do you think that attorney really works for in this situation? You or the doctor? Bottom line, if you're involved in a wreck, please don't use a runner. And I highly recommend you don't call a doctor's office that will promise to help you with your case from beginning to end. You need to hire someone that's going to represent you. And believe it or not, there are attorneys that you see on TV or you hear on the radio that don't even have a license to practice law here in Georgia. And I really feel that they are misleading the public when they don't say that in their ads. You have to look at the small disclaimer at the bottom to find out. Now, here's another thing to consider. Will you get to meet with the attorney in the TV ad? Some of the attorneys that you see on TV or hear on the radio claim to be working for the citizens of Georgia, but they don't even live in the state. That's right, they may live in Birmingham, Alabama, or Orlando, Florida. And some of these attorneys are rarely in the office. You don't get a chance to meet with them personally to discuss your claim. Think about that for a moment. Your world has been turned upside down because of the car wreck. You have significant injuries, medical bills, and you need continuing medical treatment. The bills keep coming in, but the paychecks have stopped because you're not working. So with all these problems, don't you think it's important to actually meet the attorney that's making you all these promises? I do, and that's why my clients get to meet with me in my office to discuss the specific facts of their claim. We talk about their rights. We talk about the insurance company's responsibilities. And by the way, I live here. Georgia's my home. It's where my kids go to school, my family goes to church, and I actually have a license to practice here in the state. Some of the other attorneys don't. And if you can't speak with the other attorneys that meet with them, then ask yourself, is this really a lawyer that you can trust to handle your claim when they won't even take the time to talk with you? If you'd like to speak with me about your claim, just pick up the phone right now and give me a call, 1-800-WIN-WIN-1, or go to GaryMartinHayes.com. Again, 1-800-WIN-WIN-1.